Have you? They're steps. They're not butt kegs, they're steps. Cool.
Right folks, how we doing? We alright?
Hello everybody!
Yeah, hopefully we've got dual footage and vloggage and sound and audio and whatever it is today. But as you can see, the weather is a bit grim. But we've been offered a chance to ride a bike I wanted to ride for ages. Now, this is not a review, it's not a test really, and it's just a bit of a ride out on something. But anyway, let's have a look. It's that bad boy. Now, you will have seen some reviews on YouTube about these, so if you want to know a great deal about the bike, watch them, because I've not really looked at the specs. To be fair, by the time you watch this, I probably will have looked them up, and I'll do my best to put them up. But yeah, Honda Goldwing DCT. Now,
I'm dead excited about this, mate.
Yeah, Fair's loving it. But we've been trying to get it for a couple of weeks. The weather's been horrendous every single time we've tried, and it's not a great deal better today. But today we just said stuff it. Let's give it a whirl. Let's give it a whirl and see how we get on.
Let's go for it.
Fair's got a heated seat on.
I know. And Simon, the manager, has already put it on for me. How kind.
Simon, he's put it on full blast, so I think Fair's got to have a warm bottom.
Doesn't feel very hot right now, like.
Well, it wouldn't do, the bike's not switched on. But,
oh, right.
Yeah. This is what I have to put up with, folks.
Be quiet.
Anyway, let's get on road. We'll get it going. Have a play with some of the things, and we'll see where it is, and we'll stop and we'll have a chat. So, anyway, till we get going, I'll see you in a bit. Fail sets around in a minute.
Bye. We're rocking and we're rolling.
Oh, screen's gone up. Look at that. Oh, smooth as silk, honestly. Right about that, folks, it does lose all its weight once it starts moving. Sorry about that, but he's dead excited. Oh my god, how comfy.
You're comfy? Oh my lord, babe, I feel like I'm sitting on the couch.
Jesus! I knew it was going to be comfy, not this comfy though. I'm just going to take it easy, folks, it's in rain, and obviously the excess we'd have to pay.
What is it?
I think it's £2,000 if you drop it.
My lord.
Or the first £2,000. Although, we have got a tyre pressure monitor flashing.
That'd be me.
No, it's set up. It's we have actually got a tyre pressure thing.
Do you want to take it back?
No, not yet. I'll tell you what, we'll just turn left here, we'll pull over, and I'll just check the tyres. It might just be sometimes when the tyres warm up. Let's have a look. Yeah. Houston, we have a problem. We'll pull over here now, and then this is a short test ride, folks, isn't it? It's a pub just round the corner.
Plumtree
When they say you could ride one of these all day, you honestly could. But we don't be riding it with a flat tyre, do we? But if they feel hard, we'll just take it anyway, we'll be right.
So what are you going to look at here, babe?
I'm just going to see if tyres are pumped up.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's it's definitely flashing. It's definitely flashing. Anyway, folks, let's have a. It goes into neutral when you put the stand down.
Oh, I'm gone. I need to get off, don't I?
Oh, she just sits there and waits for it. She needs instructions to get off. She knows we're getting off, but she'll won't do next till we get instructions. But yeah, anyway, let's have a look.
Did it indicate front or back or anything? No.
No, it didn't really set. That's rock hard. That's going nowhere. Nah, that's right. The rock hard then. The rock hard.
The professional says the rock hard.
It could just be a 1 psi out and out. I don't know what the tolerance is in it.
Yeah, it could be extremely sensitive, couldn't it?
Yeah. Do you want to jump on again?
Yeah, definitely. You're not going anywhere without me, babe.
I know.
Alright, I'm back in me.
So, you won't be able to see that there, folks, at the moment, but D for drive, M for neutral. Up and down cogs here, on left if you want to do a bit of manualish, but at the moment, we'll just do a bit of that. We're in tow mode. We could have maybe put it in wet mode, but Let's have a look at this now. Look at that, the turning circle on it's immense as well. And you can flat foot it. But yeah, so that's, I think we're going to have a tyre pressure monitor light flashing all day now by the looks of it. Unless it goes off when the tyres heat up.
Warmed up a little bit, yeah. So what mode have you got it in now then, love?
It's in tow.
Tow.
I'll tell you what, you fail to record this in a bit. You can see the suspension working it's really crazy. You can't feel it on the bike. But if you look down at the front of the forelegs, you can see the forelegs moving loads where the socket bumps up. It's not there. Fair's trying to find it, but I'll show it in a minute.
I'm trying to find it.
It's there, mate.
Okay, I'm on the wrong game.
Well, the weather is absolute bobbins. Absolute blooming bobbins. You get a bike like this, and the weather's really pants. What can you do, eh? What can you do? And we don't want to go daft anywhere until tyres are warmed up. Which way should we go? Yeah, well, we'll have to a junction on motorway anyway. We'll have to. The gear change on it is absolutely seamless. Can't feel a thing when it changes gear. And when I'm looking at this now, it looks like it's got 7 gears. We're doing 65 on motorway now. And you can't feel a thing, honestly. Can't feel a single thing. Anyway, we'll turn you off for a minute now because we're already sat on motorway. We'll speak to you in a bit.
Bye!
Well, folks, sorry about the weather. It's probably going to be all over the lens and all sorts. Not much we can do. But this bike is an absolute revelation. A lot better than I expected. We're doing 60 mile an hour now at 2,000 revs. It's basically ticking over. It just glides over any bumps. You can flat foot the floor. It's proper amazing. Although it's got to be said, Annie, there's no getting away from it. 30 grand. It's a lot.
It's a biggie.
Yeah, it's a lot for a motorbike, innit? End of the day, it's a motorbike, but
it's a comfy motorbike.
Yeah, it is a bit of something like. Honestly, I don't think I've ever rode a bike where you could honestly say. We said it with Africa Twin, we said it with Crossover, we said it with Alba GS. Oh, you can sit there and ride all day. This, you can actually sit there and ride all day. All day, and I mean all day. Ridiculous.
I could go to sleep in this one.
Oh, it's absolutely ridiculous. Let's have a look at this. Cruise control, that's the thing there. Set. There we go.
What are you doing?
We're on cruise control. I never use it. Like I said, we had it on the GS that we had on the long-term thing, and obviously, you can sit there, you can talk, we can do all that, but I'm not sure it's the safest thing, but pull brake, get rid of it. Yeah, so we got rid of cruise control. I suppose on motorways it would be handy and that, but I've never really found the use, but yeah, it's good, it's novelty, innit? It's alright. It pulls like an absolute train. We're only in tow mode, not putting it's too wet and greasy, and like we said, the excess for any damage is too. We don't want to be throwing through £2,000 away.
No way, definitely not.
But like I say, it's about 8. What was doing then? Let's have a look. We did about 55 mile an hour then, and it was about 1,700 revs. And you open throttle a bit, and it just pulls. It just pulls. No hesitation, no nothing. It is an 1800cc engine, so I like the way you can see the forks doing the business there, a bit like on the GS, but you can't feel nothing through bars. It's just getting on with it, innit? Just getting on with the business. Just a bit shame about the weather. Oh, the thing has gone off, the tyre pressure warning. Obviously being up motorway and going a bit quick, it's heated the tyres up, obviously increased the pressure a little bit, so it's gone into its safe zone now, so we're alright. That's stopped flashing. Faye's doing a load of crackling through
hang on.
I hope that's not coming through on the oh, it's just gone off now.
That'll be my visor, darling, sorry.
Oh yeah. Now we've never had this before, but if Faye puts the visor up now, we do seem to get a lot of like interference coming through, but if she puts the visor down, it's fine.
Forgot to put that spray on our visor though, didn't we?
Yeah,
because I'm steaming up a bit.
We've done this a bit last minute because of the weather. The weather was a bit crap, but we said, all right, let's just get out and get it done. So we didn't really put any anti-mist on the visors and nothing. They're clean, I've cleaned them all and all that, like, but with it being like this, where it's warm outside, bit of a draft, bit clammy and that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They are misting up a bit. Not too bad. I've got my vents on, it's not too bad.
And having to swap over from the dark visors now to the clear ones.
Yeah, Faith took her dark visor off now. She's now on the clear thing, on the clear visor.
So I've got a heated seat.
Yeah, Faye's got a heated seats on. I've got the heated grips on the setting 2. I think there's 6 settings. I've got on setting 2, and it's just nice, just nice. And the bike just sort of just gets on with it. No matter what you're doing, the bike just gets on with it.
Oh, I'm loving it. Absolutely dream bike, this.
Yeah. No, this you could actually go around world on this, no issues, no drama whatsoever. A few people have said the luggage thing isn't that big, but we've just had a nosy and I don't know, you could easily get 2 weeks in this, easily.
I will definitely not take anything if we just take this.
All the way, I need a couple of t-shirts, a couple of pair of shorts and a pair of trainers, I'm done. Like I said, I can basically wear my stuff. Anyway, let's get on to the main road in a bit and we'll check back in with you. See you in a bit.
Bye!
I tell you what you do have to do on this, folks. You do have to make it turn. No big deal, it's not an issue, right? But after being on African Twin, which is what I found about the Adventure Sport African Twin, it turns unbelievably well. You only have to think about it, and it flies around corners on this. You actually have to do a bit of counter steering, you know what I mean, throwing it in like, but it's no big deal, it's not bad out. But you do, that's the only thing I have noticed, you do have to make it turn a bit.
That would make sense given the size of it, wouldn't it?
To be fair, it is a big old beast like.
What I've noticed though, sorry babe, is I really do have to go to the side, you know, to see. I like to see what you're looking at sometimes, but it's a low seat. I'm almost on the same level as you know, because I'm short. I think what I know it's going to sound terrible. I need a bumper seat, babe.
You need a bumper seat?
Yeah.
You used to have them for your car, didn't you?
I need a kid's bumper seat.
Yeah, she's vertically challenged for us.
Definitely.
Vertically challenged.
What can we do?
What can we do?
Dear.
But yeah, it's like saying, no, this isn't a test or a review, that type of thing. You know, if you're watching this expecting some loads of info and I don't know, I'm not looked to the specs. Like so, when you're watching this now, we'll just put them up on screen because I will look and put them on because it's only right to know. I think it's about 160 horsepower or something in it, or 150, 160 horsepower. It's a big old thing. I think it's over 300 k's, but I will put them up.
And any questions, we'll definitely try and answer them, wouldn't we?
Yeah, it's like I said, we're going to give it a good few hours today. I think the only thing, we're doing it on a Sunday. The dealership shuts a bit early. We're going to have to maybe start swapping these test rides to a Saturday. So we've got a bit more time, because like they open late and they shut early, which is Sunday hours, isn't it? And the weather's crap. What can you do, eh? What can you do?
It's just though, in our week, the Sundays are really only our time, yours and mine, to do some stuff like this, isn't it? Because we're family led.
Yeah, with having kids and that, like there's only so much you can do in there at weekends. But you got to do what you can do. You know, you fit things in when you can. Yeah, you only live once, don't you? Just get on with it and crack on. But as a cruiser, I can't see you ever getting tired on this. I'll tell you what it is. After being on the Africa Twin as well, and all the bikes we've rode, the seats are quite narrow on them. On there, you can't see, but we'll show you later. It does splay your legs a bit. Not uncomfortably, it's just that you can feel the seat in your thighs. It's something you get used to, like, I can feel my legs splayed out a bit. It's hardly a big deal. Hang on, Faye, I'll try and show you there, yeah? No, a bit of that, folks, you know what I mean? Yeah. No, it is, it's a bit, you know, a joking aside, you probably haven't a lap, but no, it is splayed open. I felt that as soon as I sat on it. Well, that's not even a complaint, it's just a characteristic
observation.
of the bike, innit? Yeah, it's just an observation.
We're going to stop somewhere, have a brew and admire the machine.
But that then, folks, went from like 30 to 60. I only tickled the throttle, and I mean I tickled it. Have a look at my hands, folks. I've noticed the odd few people ride like this, but no matter what, I do it on the mountain bike, I do it on motorbikes when I used to ride BMXs when I was younger. I ride with my left hand. I know you can see down there, my left hand right up to stop, but my right hand, I have it right over here, and I consciously look at it right, and I say, right, I'll put my hand there, and it feels like I'm sat like that, and it's a weird thing. So I always have my right hand a bit further over on the grip. I've always done it, because I do it on BMX mountain bikes and all that, and it's a strange old thing. I always wonder why I do it. I bet there's some proper reason, isn't there?
Yeah, you're weird.
Yeah, I'm weird, yeah. That's probably the reason, isn't it? To be fair.
Oh dear.
And we say we will apologise about the footage on the tour that we did. We really dropped the ball with that one. No idea why. Because we have looked at some of the footage while we've been in hotels thinking, it's alright that. Come to put it up on the videos, and there's loads of clips missing. I have no idea why. Really have no idea why. We thought it was a dodgy SD card, and it's not. It's just, I don't know what's gone on. We do think we faced footage, because we did swap cameras at one point.
Yeah.
I think with her being new to the drift remote and that, the one that she's got on now, the remote mirrors what the camera's doing. So obviously if it's flashing blue or green or whatever colour, it's in standby. You press it again, it's flashing red, the camera's recording. Easy. On this one I'm using now, it doesn't change. It just stays flashing that colour. Doesn't do anything. So
I find it a lot easier now, because I can't see my drift on my lids. You know, whether it's on red or green.
Well, you can't on these now, because
no.
As you can see, folks, the mirrors are down there. On our bikes, they're up here, aren't they? So I can glance in it and see if the light's flashing on the drift. On this, I've not a chance. Well, I probably could, like, but maybe black and
as Sean was saying then, I can see now by using this remote control what colour it's at. But like Sean's just said, I am actually talking and we are in sync, but I can't find the footage anywhere. It's bizarre.
Yeah, because we've watched it, we watched some of it back and it was fine.
Yeah.
And we come to get it off the card and it's just not there.
It's like the computer is just eating it. It's weird.
Yeah, it has, because we put it in and like, where's the... Because some of the videos, any vloggers watching, you know, you see all the clips that you've recorded. And I said to Faye, where's the next one? And she said, it's there now. I said, can't be, that's the next day going into such a place. And I said, no, that's it. And it is, there's like a day missing. And I don't know what's gone on, I don't. So, we like I said, we've updated all cameras, put it in, plugged them into computers, done all the business, and Faye's got the other camera back on now. And hopefully it's going to do the biz now.
Yeah.
It's going to do the biz. But we'll pull over in a bit, let you have a look at the bike, and
I can turn my seat down a little bit.
Yeah. I think Faye's bum's burning off. What I think we'll do here, because we're not a million miles. What time are we on here? We're on 12:30. I think we'll go Devil's Bridge for a brew, I think.
Oh, good idea, babe.
Yeah,
good idea.
Because we'll get there in half an hour. And that'll be 1 o'clock. We stay there for half an hour, 1:30. And then it's an hour back to thing, 2:30. Because as always, folks, we won't nip it bull and dog away over a quick half. Jesus. We've got to do one, yeah, it's like the law.
Your law.
Hey, you know what? I've got to say, sorry for, I know I'm rabbiting, I'm just dead excited on bikes. As I've said before, I'm not brand loyal, bike loyal or anything. I just love motorbike. Hey folks, I've just switched it into rain mode. As you can see, we couldn't have picked a worse day. It's been absolutely torrential on motorway then. We're going to make our way up to Devil's Bridge, have a brew there, we'll show you around bike. Got the heating grips on. To be honest, except for a tiny bit of bottom of my legs, I've stayed completely dry really. I can't fault the bike for that. It doesn't half handle the weather well, but in rain mode, on some bikes I've not noticed a great deal of difference on this. Oh, it backs it right off. I think it's the torque it backs off more than out. Backs it off a load, but obviously with it not being our bike, I think we'll stick with rain mode.
Oh God,
Yeah,
definitely.
err on the side of caution, eh? You know what I mean? But yeah, sorry, it slowed down the whole thing, just while I'm looking at the camera. As I said before, I was going to tell you something, I completely forgot.
And you still forgot?
I still forgot. So, yeah, I don't know what happened, but it was on about bikes and liking all bikes, but
But we did want to talk about the show that we're going to in Birmingham though, babe.
Oh yeah, well just not about, because a few people said, like, because we had told people we were going on 16th, some people like going for a drink and that with us, but I can't sort my Saturdays, I just can't get that Saturday off, so we're doing the Saturday the 23rd, obviously it's the second Saturday. So as we said before, if you fancy coming up and having a swift half with us, because we're going on train, planning on buying a few bits, that's not the reason, we go on train just because...
Because it's my birthday the weekend, weekend.
It's Faye's birthday weekend that weekend. But anyway, we're going to have a few drinks and that and go up on train. Mainly because from where we live to there, it's just a motorway slog, and the weather could be crap. It's not going to be brilliant at that time of year, but I just don't see the point of going on bike. For me, it won't achieve out. You're walking around in your gear all day and that, and it's not for me that. We like having a swift half, you know what I mean? But with
everybody else,
because then we go round. We stay short about 3 o'clock, 3:30, because we get there first thing, and then we
go into Birmingham.
We get the train into New Street and we have a few drinks around Birmingham. It was a scream last year. We had a really good
fantastic
laugh. Really good laugh. So anyone fancies it, jump on and we'll have a good one. Be right. I'm struggling with rain. Folks, hang on, let's give it a wipe. It's absolutely lashing down, but we're virtually at Devil's Bridge now, so it's pointless not going. It's one of those things, isn't it? We're out now, so... And I've got some...
You got to make the most of it.
I've got some dry clothes in car, so we're alright for going home.
I'm not wet at all.
Yeah, Faye's bone dry, sat behind me. Although I am a fair old wind buffet, aren't I? You know what I mean?
There's absolutely nothing on my legs, and I was just saying to Sean about having instead of not being on pegs but being on a step. It feels great on my feet.
Oh yeah, because the rear peg, we'll show you in a minute. The rear peg's obviously like a plate, a foot plate. So she's like flat-footed on floor, and you probably just feel
nice and secure, yeah.
We'll show you in a minute. Like I say, I've not really looked at the specs and all that. I just wanted to have a ride on one. Obviously, Honda's flagship bike. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to go on one just for see? But who'd have thought years ago that you'd be on a Goldwing? Obviously, with having sports bikes and all that all my life, and then I went to my first sit-up and beg was actually a Z1000, one at first in country. I got a Z1000, the green one, and then I got a sort of a bit of a thing. I thought, well, all right, this sit-up and beg lark. So I bought a GSX 1400, and that was a revelation. Absolutely love that bike. So we ended up having two of them. And then, but back in the day when you had sports bikes, you wanted to dream it. Somebody said, oh, you'll be on a Goldwing next. You'd be like, yeah, right. Never going down that path. And now it's like, if we had that kind of money spur just for throw at one, I'd definitely have a Goldwing.
Oh God, if we won the lottery tomorrow, babe,
you could tour.
We'd have one of these, wouldn't we?
You could tour forever. And I said, it does keep catching me out though, folks. You do have to make it turn. Put a bit of counter steer, it flies into corner. But if you don't counter steer and just like try and it's sort of running wide there, I can feel it running wide, unless tyre pressures are a bit down, because it did say they were a bit low. But if you counter steer into corner, it flies into them. Obviously it's no sports bike like though. You
massive
don't need
contrast.
You don't need to. Like I say, just think about it. Like I say, counter steering, it's bit of left bar, well, bit of right bar, sorry, and it drops into corner. It's just a different way of riding. You've just got to adapt, haven't you? Oh God, I didn't like them white lines that bike move like out over him. He's all fun and games. But we're nearly at Devil's Bridge now. I think we're going to have a wet brew. That's if we have one at all. I might just do a quick video and then make our way back to the dealership, because at this speed the rain is actually hitting me now. Hot motorway, we're getting a drop. You're born dry, aren't you, babe?
Yeah, I'm good. It's not nice going in the rain, but geez, I'm dead comfy.
Yeah, I've said, folks, you know what? It's not that I'm a fair weather rider, because people say, oh, you're a fair weather rider. I don't choose to go out in rain. I don't mind if you go out and get caught in rain, I don't mind that, but if it was raining, I'd never go out on bike in the rain. I don't see point, because you've got diesel on roads, Christ knows what, and it's
too dangerous.
Yeah, at one point physics takes over and you can be the best rider in the world. You go over diesel, because you're not going to see it till the last minute, and you go over it, and it's you flipping a coin whether the bike's going down or not. I've only ever come off on diesel once on the roundabout near us, and that was same, didn't see you. Been around that bend loads of times, we're going extremely fast. Next minute before I was on floor, didn't even see you. Straight down. Luckily I was perfectly fine, the bike except for brake lever, I was fine, the front brake lever broke. But other than that, I was pretty fine. A few scrapes and things and that, but I was alright. Well, like I said, didn't see it, I had no idea till I was on it, poof, straight down. Look at the fields there.
Look lovely, don't they?
All flooded.
Oh,
You know what,
no.
it'd have been if the weather had been nice, it'd have been a top day for this. We've never seen drop hot weather with these test rides, folks. Never seen drop hot weather with them. But yeah, we're in rain mode, it's back the sort right off. Fair's got a heated seat on, I've not got mine on because it feels like you've wet yourself. I've not got mine. I've got the heated grips on 3 now, which are perfect. These mirrors in front, they don't have to keep the wind off your hands. Maybe not as much as handguards, but they do a fair old job of it. What we're doing here, let's have a look. I was asking about before, folks, on the dashboard, trying to look at stuff and I've moved things and I don't know what's going on now. But I think we're averaging around 47 miles per gallon, which isn't bad considering we've been up motorway and 2 up and that. It's not bad, that, is it? For an 1800cc bike. Not bad going at all, that. Sorry if we're gabbing on, we're just making sure the audio's right more than out. Oh, I've just remembered. It's just hit me now. It's just hit me now what I was going to talk about. I was saying, because obviously this is a DCT, automatic, double clutch transmission, and it just spools the next cog up ready. So it's like a seamless change, rather than going go, and like, you know, making a change like in a gearbox would. Obviously the second clutch spins the next gear up, so it just seamlessly goes in. But I was saying, I bet you I'm pulling clutch and going for gear stick. I've not done it once. Somebody else tested one of these, I can't remember which vlogger did it, and he said to him, he said no, he said it's just, and I've done the same, I've not gone for clutch once, and I've not gone for gear stick once, not once. Strange that, I really thought I'd have put money on me going for clutch and gear lever all the time. I really thought I would, but I've not done it once. It's just a...
Why do you reckon that is then?
I don't know. Whether it's just that you've put it in your mind that it's automatic. Because sometimes I've drove automatic wagon, because all our wagons are nearly automatic, but the odd time you change, you sort of forget what you're doing, and 9 times you do go for clutch a fair bit and gear thing and that, but I thought I would have done it with this, but I've not done it once.
Well, aren't you amazing?
Aren't I amazed, balls? Are we the only bike here? Come on. Oh, there's somebody else here. There's somebody else. Oh, on a Benelli.
There's only one.
There's somebody else here on a Benelli. Yeah, I think we're going to...
Where are we going, babe?
I think this will do us. Oh, God.
I better get off. Without kicking the leather.
Are you wet enough?
What do you reckon?
Unbelievable.
Now you know what? You've only got a little bit on your legs there.
I'm surprised. I thought it's just the bottom there. Well, I think it must be just coming underneath there. But
Yeah.
That,
so there's my pegs that I'm talking about. I absolutely love. Right, should we get a drink and then turn back on in a minute?
Yeah, we'll do. Anyway, folks, we'll do one for now. So I'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Well, folks, we've not dropped on with weather today. Hang on, was that the intercom or was that my camera? No, we're still on. Must have been the intercom. Can you hear me on intercom, Faye?
Yeah. I put it on before when you were doing your little review.
Look at this. Of all the bloody days. What can you do? And worst thing is now we've got to go put some fuel in bike, unfortunately. But yeah, somebody called Sam Just, you see him on video. Yeah, we're talking to somebody called Sam Just, and we was on about the price of one of these, and what would you do to get one? How rich would you have to be to have one? No, if you was like minted, lottery winner, whatever, you'd have one in a heartbeat. If you did a lot of touring, you'd have one in a heartbeat, because I can't see the downside of having this. Maybe a bit slower out bends than that, but I'm sure you'd adapt your style and you'd be right with it. You would be right.
But like you said, what you wouldn't do is buy a brand new one, babe.
No, you probably get one 6 month old, let somebody else get the depreciation on it.
You know.
But,
yeah, was a better getting on that then.
Look at that, see that then? Like a pro then, didn't I?
No, I wouldn't go as far as that.
Let's see if we can suss this now. I don't know what hour is. So you pressed that, he said. Now I don't know what he did for do that.
Do what, babe?
Because he done that. That's because it's in neutral now.
Yeah.
So you press that. Hang on. So maybe you press that first then. Ah, that's it.
Are you changing the settings?
Oh, that's it. We're in reverse there now. So that's in reverse now. So you do it with brake.
Yeah,
you
your
get the
brakes.
brake for reverse and it goes backwards like.
Excellent.
That's a bit cool, isn't it? Look at that, folks, in reverse. I want to reverse on my bike. Imagine how much easier this would make it.
So what you doing? You're just going on and off the brake?
Yeah, you just use the brake as a thing. Then yeah, that's it. Don't jump on.
I like looking at you on it first, babe. Just look at you on
We're
it.
living the dream.
Yeah. Sports.
Bit of screen uppage, I think.
Are we on rain mode again?
Yeah, well, no, it's on tour. Oh,
do you want to change it?
Hang on. Sport, econ, rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Save it. Let's get on this wet seat. Oh, you know what?
Fucking, look at this, folks. Sorry, I'm swearing into myself. My web's absolutely shite. I'm not swearing, sorry. But it's absolutely shite. I'll tell you what, in rain mode, it does half back it off a bit, like. Oh, God, I've put my phone in my pocket the wrong way and it's stuck in me. Oh, tyre pressure sensors are on again.
It must be extremely sensitive, that tyre pressure.
What it is, according to this, it's saying we're down to 24 psi. I'm supposing this is going to run at about 28. And it probably, because I think it went up to 26 when the tyres warmed up, and then it goes off then, but whatever, I'm not messing about with pressures, it's not my bike that do that. They
don't
do that.
You dare,
yeah,
don't mess about with anything.
None of my business, that. It's got hill control on it. Pull front brake hard, the hill control light comes on, and it gives you a couple of seconds before you pull off. Yeah! Yeah! You're on it now, mate! Somebody knows to start cameras then. Oh, Jesus, folks. It's absolutely lashing down.
It's belting down.
And if you wonder why I'm going that corner really slow, there's just not our bike for drop, you know what I mean? Oh, look at this. I'm sorry, folks. It's, you know, of all the days we could have had nice weather, it's like this. So, anyway, let's go get some motion in this.
Speak to you in a minute.
Yeah, and we'll speak to you in a minute when we get on to rain again. Hopefully it's going to stop, but I don't think it is.
No, I don't think it is.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
Bye.
Oh, let's get some motion, folks. Absolutely garbage, this. Right. So what you got to do for gets at fuel tank? You got to press that button there. Well, you can see it, folks. That pops open, and there's a button inside there for the petrol cap. As you've seen, that pops open. And if you want to go inside and pay with card, love. Right. So look at this. God, it's like a proper fuel thing there. It's like on. Look at that, folks. Yeah, there's got to be somewhere to put it, isn't there? I don't know. I don't know. No. Is that it? Is that? I don't think that's it, like, but it'll do. Do you want to go in and pay them? Yeah, let's give the screen a wipe. Well, virtually back, folks. It's basically non-stops. Non-stop since we cut the set off from Devil's Bridge to make our way back. Absolutely lashing down. Jacket stayed dry, but as I said, all the rain's run down my jackets and gone over my pants. And I've got a damp groin. Not good, but I've got some clean clothes in car, so we'll get changed before I go back to the pub. What an absolute weapon of a bike. Like I say, not sure it's worth 30 grand or 30,700, but it's all relative to what you can afford, isn't it? But as it goes, I wouldn't turn my nose up at one. If somebody's some millionaire watching this and you want to treat us, you know what I mean? We'll buy you a drink. Oh, would I'd love to tour on one of these, really would. As I said, it may happen next year, it may happen. And what a bike for do it on. And as I said before, we have no affiliation to Honda whatsoever. When people say things like, "Oh, you're advertising them," no, I just love bikes. I ride anything. Just that we know these guys here, and they can't fault the service. They've always been really, really good with us. They know we're not after buying one; we're just after testing it, having a ride on one. So, got to say a massive thanks to Simon and to Brian. They've both been top of the range. Brian, he's the one we got the African Twin off. He was the salesman that when we got it. They've been neat but great with us. Obviously lending a £30,000 out bike, you know what I mean? Lending a £30,000 bike out to somebody to go and ride in this weather. I know it's Hondas and all that, but yeah, really do appreciate it. Really, really do. Just hope we can get some more out from them. Do a few test rides. It's one of those, it passes a Sunday on. You get to ride all sorts of bikes and that is, I can't see the bad parts, except getting sore at skin. Except getting absolutely drowned. I can't see the bad part about it. Well, I think we'll put this over there because I'm sure it must have come out of that back door, so I think we'll take it back round where we got it from. I'm sure it goes into there. What a bike. And like they said, got to make sure we give them the key back. Because it's easy to not take it back. Yeah, Faye's left her drift on all the way through the ride because she's got the new one, and this one that I'm using, it switches itself off after it's about 5 minutes. If you don't use it for about 3 or 4 minutes, it switches off. It saves the battery. Faye's doesn't. There we are. So Faye's is dead. Look at the screen going down. It remembers the settings of what you had it. So what I will do now, as soon as hang on, we've got stuff in boots here. Forget it. Oh, me manly bits are wet, folks.
Baby.
I feel like I've weed myself. So that's out of there. So we've got that out. We've got the drift remote there for my camera. Let's get the key out.
Have you got the car keys, baby?
I have no idea. No, I think you had the car keys. Not put them in there. Here we go, folks. We've lost stuff already. Faye's got the car keys. I've got the thingy for the bike. The key for the bike. Keyless. Look at that bad boy. It is a thing of beauty, innit? You know what I mean? I've never been really into massive big bikes like, but look at that. You know what? Let's just switch on. I've not seen what it looked like from the back.
What, the light?
Yeah, I've not looked like what it looks like from the back. Let's have a look, folks. Oh, look at that. Pull front brake, babe. Oof. Yeah, it does look nice. Do you want to switch the bike off then? The round one, yeah, you turn it to the left. Have you switched it back on or has it gone off? Well, that's it. It's off. It's off. What a bike. Anyway, folks, that's us for now. Soaked skin. Battery's dead. Dying for a pint. Let's get changed and let's get out of here. So, thanks to Brian and Simon. No doubt we'll be back having a ride of something else soon. Pretty soon. Touch wood. Touch wood.
Your wood.
No med.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, folks, see you later. Love you and leave you. Bye-bye.